ilaha illallah to mean the belief that there is no creator except Allah, no provider except Allah. This is not the tawheed of the messengers. But this is what you find many of the Sufis teaching the people, that tawheed is just the belief in Allah being the creator. This is completely false. How can we rectify people upon this deficient, incorrect notion of tawheed? And also among them, tawheed of the Sufis, the extremists among them, they say tawheed is that the only existence is Allah's existence, meaning that nothing exists except Allah. Everything in existence is Allah, and this is wahdatul wujud, the doctrine of the unity of existence, meaning everything is one, it is inseparable. There's no such thing as a creator and the created. There's no such thing. If you say there is the creator and the created, according to them, you have committed shirk. This is shirk according to them. Why? Because you have claimed that there is an existence alongside Allah's existence. See the twisted way of thinking, right? They've completely reversed everything. So tawheed is to believe there's only one unified existence, everything is inseparable, which means that this pillar is Allah, and this bottle is Allah, and all the animals are Allah, and the brick is Allah, and everything in existence is Allah. There's only Allah, nothing else. And so therefore, what does this mean at the same time? It also means that every religion is automatically correct and true, because it means that whatever is worshipped, it's Allah being worshipped. So if you worship the idol, you are worshipping Allah. If you are worshipping Isa ibn Maryam, you are worshipping Allah. If you worship the pig or the monkey or the elephant, with 10 ears and 2 trunks, this is Allah, right? This is the consequence of this doctrine. The unity of existence leads to the unity of religions. All religions are automatically true and correct. So is this the tawheed? Is this the meaning of the kalima la ilaha illallah that we want to rectify the society with? There are people who believe this. Among the Muslims, they ascribe to Islam. They believe this. Is this the meaning of the kalima la ilaha illallah? There is also the tawheed of the Jabariyah. Tawheed of the Jabariyah. They say, La fa'ila illallah. La fa'ila illallah. There is no doer except Allah. What they are trying to do is they are trying to say that all power, in a way it's true, but there's a misunderstanding. They are saying that if we give anything other than Allah the attribute of power, or we affirm for them something of power, we've committed shirk with Allah, right? And so what they are saying is all actions are done by Allah. Allah is the true doer of all actions. So in other words, what they're trying to do is they're trying to take away from us, for example, Allah has given us qudra. Allah has given us ability, right? Through that ability do we do things, right? So yes, we do have a power, but it's given to us by Allah. What they're trying to do is they're trying to give power only to Allah, so that the only one acting or doing anything is Allah. So that means that when you commit a sin, it is Allah the one who is doing that, right? When you commit shirk, it is Allah. So in other words, they are saying there's only one doer. It is Allah. Allah is the doer of everything. But this is not true. What they should say is, Allah is the creator of everything. Allah is the creator of our actions, because He created our bodies, He created our limbs, He gave us the power, the ability. So when we act, Allah is the one who created that act, but we are the ones who do the act. Understand? When you pray, it is not Allah that's praying. You are praying, but Allah created that action of yours, right? So what they are saying is there's only one doer. it is Allah who is the doer of everything. This is not correct. You have to distinguish between Allah creating the actions of the servants and we doing the actual actions. We are the doers of our actions, right? Mankind, they worship, they commit shirk, they commit disobedience. They are the doers of the actions. Allah is the creator of the actions, right? So, they have reasons why they say that. So, again, once more, is this the Tawheed that we call the people to upon this misunderstanding? And finally, there's also the Tawheed of the Khawarij. Tawheed of the Khawarij, La Hakima illallah. They say the meaning of Tawheed is that there is no ruler or judge except Allah. This is the essence of the deen of Islam. And if you give anyone else the right to judge in an issue, then you have committed shirk. These people, their seeds were present in the time of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then they appeared in the time of Ali radiallahu anhu. And Ibn Abbas was sent by Ali to debate them and to, establish the proof against them. And Ibn Abbas mentioned many arguments from the Quran to demolish their misconception. He said that in the Sharia, when a man and a woman who are married have a dispute, Allah Azza wa Jal said, take an arbitrator from her side of the family, an arbitrator from his side of the family, and let them resolve the issue. So Allah allowed the issue to be resolved and to be judged in by men. And there are other examples like that as well. And so they had this misconception. But basically the essence of their saying is that if there's any sin or disobedience or injustice from the ruler, and the ruler doesn't apply, meaning he falls short in certain things, it means the whole of Islam does not exist. Islam is non-existent. And so therefore we have to remove the rulers, we have to topple them and re-establish Islam so Islam can once more be present again. This is the way of thinking of the very first Khawarij. And it's the way of thinking of the 20th century revival of the Khawarij as well. They said exactly the same thing, that the Muslim Ummah no longer exists. It was finished many, many centuries ago. Islam ended many, many centuries ago. Today we are living in a Jahiliyyah, like the pre-Islamic times of ignorance. And we need to re-establish Islam once more. And how do we do this? We do it by toppling the rulers, revolutions, coups, assassinations, and this is their understanding of what Islam is. This is the Islam that they call to. So the point being, coming back to, if the call of the prophets and messengers, the foundation of that call was Tawheed, to single out Allah in worship and to warn from shirk. And that's the basis upon which we rectify the society and make da'wah to Allah. Then how can the Muslim nation today, when we can't even agree upon the ma'na, the meaning of La ilaha illallah, and we have all these heretical notions of Tawheed which are present amongst the Muslims, and there are people who, they call to these things and they promote these things and they call to these things. So the Shaykh says that, he once again mentions the statement of the Messenger of Allah, that it was the duty upon every prophet أن يدل أمته على خير ما يعلمه لهم, that he directs his nation to whatever good he knew for them, وينذرهم شر ما يعلمه, and to warn them from whatever evil he knows, for them. So the Shaykh says, every person who calls to Allah upon basira, then he is following the methodology of the prophets alayhimu salatu wassalam. And every ignorant person or a person of desires, then he does not follow the methodology of the prophets, the last of them being the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then the Shaykh goes on to mention a number of categories just by way of illustration and example. The first type he mentions here is, he says, from those people who are from the ignorant people are the qassas. These are the storytellers. These are the people who tell stories, right? And what they do is they play with the people's hearts, they play with the people's emotions,